Dude, I pulled a gun on Girl Scouts trying to sell me cookies and opened up the door and I was like, state your purpose. Yeah. Like, I want to sell Girl Scouts. Yeah, or where's you're a fucking decoy, bitch.
This video has also been circling around.
This is Kalyne likes this one?
No. Please
it's a Kalyne exclusive?
Reframe it like that. This video's not.
We're gonna look at Kalyne's top 5 videos.
Of sex trafficking. This is great.
Security surveillance. This is a barista on this side of a drive-thru, and then this is a customer in a car.
Oh, it's a truck. I see.
Let's do it. Oh, let's press play.
Whoa!
Oh, ooh.
What the? Was that a zip tie?
Like a zip tie lasso, huh?
Yeah.
Was it? Does
Her
that
coworkers like pulled her in.
You know what I was wondering?
What the?
Whoa. Is it those sexy baristas? Like, you know, and
it is not a bikini barista.
Oh, it wasn't?
It wasn't?
Because it was in Oregon.
I thought it was.
That's why I thought it was. I thought it was.
It was in Washington.
It's Auburn, though, right?
Auburn, Washington, yeah.
I thought that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, it is a drive-thru coffee stand and appeared to try and kidnap the woman working behind the counter. It might be a bikini barista.
Not to say that, hey, it's because of what she was wearing or whatever, right? But I was just curious because we did a JKnews about these like bikini baristas. And then
most people don't even know they exist.
It didn't look like a Starbucks. Like from that angle, it looks like, yeah. But basically, there's these like places where girls are like in bikinis and you can go and get like coffee and some of them flash you.
Give you a
so
little
it's like a strip show. So you can go there and get whatever. And what I was thinking is like this guy started to fall in love with one.
Got obsessed.
And then got obsessed.
Tried to take it to go.
And then basically, I think so. I think it's one of those like crazy situations.
That's what I assumed, and if I'm wrong, I'm sorry.
What's on the other side? A fucking rope? What do you throw on the other side? A belt?
It looked like
zip tie?
Yeah, it looked like he had a zip tie.
Like the ones you have in your car, dude.
Yeah, like the
Mine are dope.
The police call it a looped zip tie device.
Yeah, but even if he gets that around her wrist, he still has to pull her whole body through the window.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
I'm wondering how many times has he done this and succeeded? Because every time you catch shit like this, I'm just like, the way that they do it so confidently.
Well, the footage went viral as millions of people saw this moment as the driver tried to drag the woman out of her booth and tie her arm. Auburn police were asking for any information which could help their investigation and directed the public's attention towards a distinctive tattoo on the man's arm which appeared to say Chevrolet.
He was driving a Silverado too.
Yeah. Fortunately, the approach seems to have worked as they later announced they made an arrest and paid tribute to the overwhelming support from the community which helped them find their investigation.
Wow. Ford guys love this news.
Let me see your arm. I knew GM guys were like this.
Police said that they were able to locate a suspect at his home thanks to a number of tips and in a statement said that they were able to link the man to the crime after searching his truck. A name has not yet been released, but the department is holding off until a suspect has been formally charged in the case.
Wow.
So I remember when I saw that, they didn't say it was a bikini barista either. I'm wondering if they're just not saying that to avoid discriminating against oh, well, she had it coming. You know what I mean? Like how they do that?
Yeah.
So it's like maybe they're just...
Because they don't want like a Joe being like, what was she wearing?
Well, because one of the sad parts is that a lot of those girls are alone in those...
That's wild.
Give him a gun or a fucking pepper spray or something.
For real, dude.
Like that must be hard to come and go from your job.
That kind of look like it's at night. I can't tell because it's black and white, but it looks like
it does look like at night.
Evening type thing. It's like if you were doing bikini barista alone, like
that's kind of scary.
Really bad. Yeah.
Well, I know it's not alone because there was somewhere in another report that said her coworkers helped pull her back in.
Oh, thank God.
Do you think videos like this causes more like copycats, or do you think this like maybe people that would think about doing this would be like, oh,
I mean, I think for a guy who's planning to do that, it gives him a nice checklist of what doesn't work.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
He's like, all right, no, it's a tie, yeah.
Or they go, check for cameras first.
Try a lasso next time.
But that's every crime.
Cover your tattoos.
Yeah. Right. No Chevrolet tattoos. No brand names on my arm, okay?
Dude. That blows my mind though, because like, I just can't even imagine thinking about going to a drive-thru, getting some McDonald's soft serve and grabbing someone to fuck later.
Yeah, like, that's crazy. That's so short-sighted. Like,
that's fucking.
Yeah. I want a McFlurry and
and a kidnap.
McFlurry and a McPussy. Oh. Like what the hell are they doing?
Yeah.
That just is just you got to be on a whole nother level of crazy.
Do you think there's any
big
chicks
pussy.
that like it though? Like, oh, he's so romantic, trying to kidnap me.
I don't think so.
No?
That's the first thing that comes to my mind now.
Kalyne, what do you think? Let's ask Kalyne.
Like, do anyone find that romantic?
We need you here more often.
Where do zip ties lie in your chart of
Like, in the wildest of homegirls, are there
Is zip
anyone-
ties in your love language?
Do any of your homegirls really like assertive dudes?
Do you think he was really like? This is a weird ass question, but like, it looks so clearly like you can't do it that maybe he was just trying to freak her out or just be fucking weird.
Yeah, you gotta be like The Rock to fucking
That's what I'm
pull
saying,
a
like,
human
it
being
looks
through a
so-
window.
Into your truck?
Yeah.
In his imagination, he thought that it could be possible.
Like after, even if he did get her out the window, she'd just be outside.
And he kind of wasn't slick about it. Like as soon as the arm came out, he was like, "You gotta kind of be like, oh, thank you," and then go.
but he's not a jujitsu expert and a kidnap expert like you.
Like he's got maybe in his head he's got two things working to his advantage. One is like if he actually does successfully get a zip tie, then it's not like the grip of his arm. And then two, he might be able to like drive. You know what I mean? And be able to pull using the car.
That's just gonna cause death.
Yeah. But like imagine pulling even like to a halfway point and then putting your foot on the gas so that there's like
Dude, but even like with the zip tie, if I were to
stupidest
tie
plan
Bart's
ever.
arm with the zip tie and to grab the zip tie,
Yeah.
if he pulled his arm back, that's like no grip. Like I'm
Right.
gonna lose all that.
unless his arm was also on the other side of the loop.
Yeah, but she could like she can like grab something in.
She could pull him in.
Yeah.
If he stepped on the gas and it separated the bottom half of her body from the top half, then he loses the pussy part.
Maybe she was trying to steal his truck.
Is that a good plan?
You only get the titties and the face.
And the upper body, huh?
Yeah.
We're just speculating.
Yeah, just speculating, but I mean I guess he's still up, you know?
That's why I feel like he might just be a crazy dude and not really thinking that
Yeah.
through because it doesn't seem plausible.
It does seem plausible that a lot of these types of criminals don't fully think things through.
Thank God, though.
He probably like got a double-digit IQ or something.
Hey, it could be a
Like a
99. You're talking 99s or 10s.
He's close.
And he might be like
the
super
spread.
drugged out. I saw this one video of these guys in France. They beat this dude down. They had him at gunpoint, but for some reason he had this massive ass fucking rifle. And I was like, what is he gonna do with that? But then the guy kept fighting back for 3 minutes straight. They're just trying to throw him in this little ass hatchback, and they're throwing him in the back of the trunk. And then every time he gets in, his like one limb would get out. He would fucking snake out and start fighting him again. And then the guy's just like recording this from his house. No one's coming out. But it's like a solid 3 minutes of him just fighting and trying like just leave. And then they finally get him in the trunk. They kick him in. And then they leave, and I'm like, dude, that's like a real movie kidnapping. But how long it took blew my mind.
Yeah.
You guys see that video of it's like a Ring camera that caught a girl being abducted and her screaming, and then they just walk on their porch and they just watch the car drive by and they're just like,
And they didn't know.
yeah, I mean, she's saying help me, help me, help me, and like she's screaming, and then they finally take her and they drive off with her.
Yeah.
And then the people walk up.
The people are in their house, but it's all captured on a Ring camera or something like that, and you just see them walk on like their porch and they just look at the situation and
It's like one of these, like, just standing
yeah, like what's going on out here?
What's all that racket?
I just have no faith in people to really like step in or do anything.
They don't know what to do. It's scary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're not trained, yeah.
At least like I don't know.
But there's
call
always
somebody.
there's always like the immediately pull out your phone, try to take a photo of the license plate. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
without even getting close type shit.
Right, do something.
There was one I saw where a girl was the bait on the Ring camera. She would come up, and then she's like, "Hey, I need some help, whatever." And then they saw a guy like go like this, and he was like hiding. And then I was like, "Oh fuck!" And then there's another one where she actually opened the door, and then guys came inside.
They just, like, rush in.
Yeah, they rushed in. So it's
That's so
I would
scary.
just never. Yeah, you just never know.
Nah, dude.
My dumbass probably would. But yeah, what? And just that's what happened to me. I think. I think I'm the fucking naive one that would just not understand what's happening.
Dude, I pulled a gun on Girl Scouts fucking trying to sell me cookies and shit. I fucking opened up the door and I was like, state your fucking purpose!
Yeah.
It's like, I want to sell Girl Scouts. Yeah, or where's you're a fucking decoy, bitch.
He's like,
2 Thin Mints and a Samoa.
And they're like, we're out.
We're always out.
Yeah, exactly.
We never have Samoas.
Leave the Samoas on the ground.
That's how you know it's legit. You're like, okay, good.
The Samoas are the best.
I'll take Dosey Dos.
Why do you actually have Samoas?
Why do you actually have Samoas?
That's how you know it's fishy.
You're full of shit.
Yeah.
And then the leftover one's that one sugar sandwich one. Nobody wants that one, but it's always there.
They should just sell Samoas.
You guys don't like Dosey Dos? I like Dosey Dos.
Which one's the Dosey Dos?
It's like the peanut butter one.
Yeah.
Oh, those are good.
bomb.
I like those ones too.